A number of people have voiced an interest in making a Predict, Monitor, and Reflect notebook. I've made some simple visuals of expected and unexpected behavior that you can use. You can make others to fit the needs of your students. Once you have the digital copies, run them off on cardstock so they will be sturdy. In addition to the visuals, there's going to be some things that you need to either buy or make. One of them is a half-size notebook, also some laminated red and green half-size sheets, and some Velcro dots. You can color the visuals if you like, and then cut each square out individually. Then you laminate the squares. If you have access to one of the smaller laminators, the laminate is a lot thicker and would make them more sturdy if possible. Then cut out the laminated visuals.
So then I put down 6 dots on each page, soft in hand. So the soft side is going to go on the back in the middle of each picture, and the rough side is going to go on the book. So next, I put all the visuals onto my pages. So green pages are for PAX behaviors, and then red is for the spleens or the unexpected behaviors. I like to organize them so that all things that, like, for if it was direct instruction on the carpet, I like to put all the things that I could guide them to, like where should your eyes be? What inch voice should you have? Where should you be up and moving around or staying in your seat? What would PAX hands look like? Listening, so that they have things to choose from that would be geared toward that activity.
Now that you have your book put together, you get to use it every time you change activities because expectations change. So the first thing you do is you start by going over what the academic expectations are. So they know whether this is a partner activity, is this an independent activity, is this a direct instruction activity, and then you go and you're going to do guided questions with your students. So let's say you're doing a writing assignment and you'll ask questions like, what inch voice should we have in here when we're doing writing? Well, probably 0-inch voice might not be right. Maybe they need to sound out words or ask a question, but if you do it in a 3-inch voice, that would be a nice working environment. Okay, 3-inch voice. What's another thing that we should be doing? Oh, doing your best. The more that you do this, the more kids are going to know what expectations are there and are going to be what are appropriate. Then you could ask a question like, okay, I'll give all these directions. What would be important when you're writing? Oh, to follow directions. So after you've gone over 4 PAX, then you're going to go over and look at spleens. These are unexpected behaviors, things we don't want to see that would get in the way of us having a great writing time. What's something I shouldn't hear? Oh, blurting out. If you have questions, you can raise your hand. Okay, no blurt outs. And what's another thing I should not see? Like not following directions. Yeah, if you don't, you have them all on, then you do a quick review. So everybody, follow directions.
Follow directions.
Do my best.
Do my best.
Stay in my seat.
Stay in my seat.
3-inch voice.
3-inch voice.
No blurting.
No blurting.
Follow directions.
Follow directions.
Then you can set this up and refer to it throughout the lesson. So as the lesson is going on, this is the monitor part. So you've predicted. You could say, well, I notice that everyone at the red table is following directions. Whoa, look at Johnny over here. I can tell that he is doing his best. That's what leaders do. I like the way it's a 3-inch voice. You could also notice, like, remember, if you're hearing some blurt outs, remember, no blurt outs. And then if you're having your okay, not okay, you could say, you could even just show somebody, nice fixing it. That's what PAX leaders do. Last part is reflection. So as soon as the lesson is over with, you're going to go to the whole group and let's see how we did. Follow directions. They can do a thumbs up, a thumbs down, rating themselves. doing it right here, or they could do a fist to 5, some way for them to rate how they felt they did on that activity. So let's say you notice that, I noticed that there were several times I had to stop and remind people to stay in their seat. They were getting up and moving around and sharpening pencils and talking to other people. Next time we do writing, let's focus on that one. So the next time you do it, you can put this one right up on top. So use, predict, monitor, and reflect notebooks every time you do an activity.
I hope this notebook helps you to be proactive instead of reactive and save more time for learning.